Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. It's titled Confidence from Inner Peace. The Bible reading is from Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 to 7. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. As a child, author Connie Newman was painfully shy. As she grew up, she slowly became more comfortable with small groups of people, but the idea of speaking before a large group sent her diving for cover. So when she was asked to go from leading a small group of girls to becoming an Awana director, which meant speaking to 35 elementary kids every week, she mumbled, "Let me pray about it." Awana stands for Approved Workmen Are Not Ashamed, and is a type of scouting for Christians. Instead of earning patches and awards for knot tying or other wilderness skills, members get awards, patches, and pins for achievements like learning memory verses. Connie and her husband had been with the program for several years and were proud of the work they were doing. Connie, however, still wasn't convinced she was cut out to be a director. She went home and, like Moses, prayed, "Lord, here I am. Send somebody else, anybody else, because I can't do this." But God's still small voice reminded her that with His strength, she could find the peace to move forward with this call on her life. Finally, she accepted, and every Sunday afternoon, she'd clutch her churning stomach, muttering, "Lord, I can't do this. Help me." Connie kept going, slowly finding an inner peace about her work as Awana director. 2 months later, another leader remarked to her, "You're getting much better at this. Your voice doesn't shake nearly as much as it used to." She laughed, but she heard the truth in those words. When she conquered the fear enough to stop thinking about her own nervousness, she started connecting with the kids. Seeing them begin to understand God's truth helped her turn dread into peace and excitement about the children's learning. More importantly, that training in Awana prepared Connie to start and lead the praise team, youth choir, and drama program at her family's church, and eventually to speak at the regional Awana leadership conferences. Last fall, she even did a workshop called Leadership for Introverts. That was very well received by the other shy people who attended. God took that small first step and used it to prepare Connie for things she could never have imagined. She writes, "If anyone had told me even 7 years ago that I'd ever willingly stand up in front of a crowd, I'd have laughed myself silly. But looking back, I can see how He used that small, scary beginning. With God's help and peace, I really can do whatever He asks." Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you've all had a very wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!